Okay, over the last few weeks, I've been receiving a lot of emails from mostly students asking the question whether it's true or whether the rumor is true that BackupEarth are to launch a satellite into space. Well, yes, they are, and that's the simple answer. That there is a plan in place to launch BackupEarth satellites into space. These satellites are at present are to be used to store information or backup information onto, just like the secure facilities we have here on planet Earth. There will be also secure locations in space. There's also a few other things going to go along with this. We're going to hopefully, or I want to plan, have something on the same lines as Google have with Google Earth. There'll be kind of a Google Mars or backup Mars, if you will, where you can simply log on the website and view Mars, just like you at the present to use Google Earth to use it. All these plans are in place, but it takes time for these plans to actually be implemented. But for the moment, if you're looking for information on this project, you can get a lot of information from the European Space Agency website. And to get it up, it's quite difficult to find it because there's so much information on the European Space Agency website. But I'm just going to show you how to get up the base information for the moment. So what you do is simply go to the internet and just give it a second. And the website you're looking for is http:// smed.esa.int. That stands for Small to Medium Enterprise Development European Space Agency International. So that's smed.esa.int. Even though BackupEarth are now at this stage quite a large company, when we originally registered with the European Space Agency, we were still a medium-sized company, and it just never has been changed since. So we'll find all information on this current project on the European Space Agency website. On the left-hand side, as you scroll down, you'll see an option saying search by SME. And the option you need is company name directly below it. Just click on company name and type in BackupEarth.com and click search. And up there we are, BackupEarth.com, source control systems, trading as BackupEarth.com. And you can see our old address there too, Gallagher's Mews. It's been a long time since we've been in Youghal, Cork, Ireland, but that just shows how long ago this site was created. So click on view details, and it gives you all the information about the company. Go to the bottom, you see your projects, and you see there under space related activities and projects, ESA, European Space Agency, and others for the last 3 years, development of placing a data storage unit in space. Well, that's the plan at the moment. Now, this is still on the whiteboard, if you will. Now, it's coming off the whiteboard now, all going to plan in the next couple of months. But there's still at least 5 years before we would even have a launch date for when these satellites will be sent into space. But for the moment, if you're looking for information about this development and about this so-called backup Mars or Google Mars, if you will, or whatever it may be, you can log on to the European Space Agency website, click into this page, and all the information will eventually be shown here. As you see at the moment, it's just showing development of placing data storage unit in space, just to show that the project is under development, that there is a project there. But as you can see, 3 years in a project like this is very, very little time. It will not actually have full information on what we can achieve for another year at the minimum. But I will try to get more information onto the BackupEarth website as well. The problem with the Backup website is BackupEarth do a lot of data collection, data backups for the military, hospitals, governments and so forth, even for your local plumber. But the catch is these companies or these entities, if you will, are very, very strict on what we put on our website. So I don't know whether I will be able to convince them to put up information on this project. Failing that, and failing the ESA site, I will try and put as much information as I can on YouTube in the forms of videos, presentations, and just basic information and what it's about. Once the project is in place, and once the satellites are in place or in space, if you will, it'll be quite exciting, because then you could literally log on to, I presume it's going to be backup Mars or something that lines, or I'm not too sure what, and view images of Mars. And you know what? We maybe even answer that final question: is there civilization on Mars? Because these satellites, once they're launched, you'll be able to see a toenail from space. They'll be able to see they can see ants running on the ground. That there was ants there. So if you're looking for information, this is the place to go. European Space Agency. Have a good look around. There's loads of information about projects, ongoing projects and so forth. Look up NASA as well, of course. Check the BackupEarth website, or just check my YouTube page over the next few weeks, and I'll try and put as much information I can up there. Thank you.